Hi, I'm Andy from the Todd and Andy radio program Craptacular mornings on 94.5 Cats FM. Recently went to Las Vegas and I came back on Sunday and I met a buddy of mine from Canada where I grew up, and one of my favorite things in the world was this candy bar called a Coffee Crisp, which is, imagine the Big Cat version of the Kit Kat infused with coffee. And so, to be a nice guy, he brought down a 48 pack for my birthday, which was awesome. One little teeny tiny issue is that I flew on Allegiant Air, and as you know, Allegiant's a discount airline that flies direct from Tri-Cities to Vegas, but they charge for every bag you bring, even carry-ons you would put in the overhead. The only thing you're allowed to take for free is one personal item. And so normally I'll take a computer bag stuffed with clothing, but the problem is I had to bring back 48 candy bars and I had no way to do it until I thought about this. Right before I was going to board the plane, maybe 10 minutes before, I thought my jacket could actually hold all these candy bars. So I ended up taking them out of the box, threw the box away, and then stuffed my jacket full of these candy bars. By the way, this is the Coffee Crisp that, if you're ever in Canada, is the best damn candy bar in the world. Made by Nestle. I don't know why they don't sell it here. I've eaten a few of them since, but as you can see, you can stuff a lot of candy bars, and that's about probably half of what was in that pocket. This pocket, a little more full, and I thought about doing it before I got to security. The problem is it would look like I was wearing a suicide vest. So I did it after I got through security, and as you can see, you can fit a heck of a lot of these. If you want to see inside the pocket, there you go. So you can fit a heck of a lot of these in there. And so as I was thinking about this, I thought, you know, normally when I go to Vegas, I've managed to take the clothes I'm wearing on my back and maybe 2 days worth of extra stuff to wear. The problem is sometimes you need 4 or 5 days. Now, let me put these in a box, and then I'll show you how you can fit at least 4 days of clothing onto the plane while taking quote-unquote one personal item. And your jacket doesn't count. I mean, you gotta wear a jacket, right? So that doesn't count as your personal item. Get these out of the way. And it's gonna take me a while to eat these. So, behold the personal item. Now, I've kind of pre-stuffed this, but I'm gonna undo it so you can see how I did it. I'm gonna get the jacket out of the way from now, but we'll come back to that later. Okay, so now it's empty, except for, oh, here, I'll pull this out. And you could actually fit more in here, your toiletries. So we'll just start putting the toiletries away and make life simple. Then, you're gonna need some shirts. I'm wearing one shirt and I have 4 more here, so technically 5 days worth of shirts. I found out when I went to Europe back in 2000, the best way to fit more stuff into a suitcase or a bag or whatever, make it the most efficient, is to roll it up. And it actually comes out a little more wrinkle-free. I mean, it's not wrinkle-free, but it comes out more that way than it might normally. And these are not like real thin shirts because they're long sleeves, so they actually take up a little more room, except for this little sort of undershirt thingy. Little button-down short sleeve and a polo. And there's actually more room in there, as you can see, but that'll do for now. Then, 3 pairs of jeans on top of the jeans I'm wearing. You roll them up tight. Shove them down in there. Here's another one. Get it good and jammed in. And then always have your thinner pair of the 3 jeans on top, because you're going to have to zip this up, and that can be a bit of a bear. But we can get it done. Of course, you're going to need some underwear, right? That's where the jacket comes in handy. And I actually have a 6th shirt. So we're gonna take, and these have deep pockets. Make sure whatever jacket you take has deep pockets. And then you can get everything you need in there. So I'll set this aside for a second. So I have 1, 2, yes, I'm showing my underwear on worldwide. 3, video. 4, I think I might even have a 5th pair in here somewhere. There it is, 5 pairs of underwear. Kaboom. Imagine for the jacket, this is a little like giving birth. Look at that, still lots of room, lots of room. Look at my underwear again. Look at my underwear, look at it. Okay, now I have, it appears to be about 5 or 6 pairs of socks. So we will now jam socks in there. You could get cute and roll this stuff up if you want, but the socks and the underwear seem to pack pretty easily if you just jam it. So now, all my socks and underwear in one jacket pocket. It's like a little pouch, really. And then the other jacket pocket, we can get that extra sweatshirt. So let me roll this up the way I was telling you. Roll it tight. Now, because I'm just going to shove it in and see what happens. Just like last night. And there, that all fits right in there. Now, I don't suggest you go doing this, because getting through security like this might be a little problematic. But there's no reason you can't have your personal item over your shoulder. And as much as I've stuffed this, even though they have size requirements, I've never been stopped. Not by security, but by Allegiant, who gets a little finicky sometimes. And then jacket over like this. So it just looks like you're casually taking your jacket draped over your arm in. 4 days, almost 5 days worth of clothing for any trip you might take, and then you get to avoid the carry-on fee, the extra bag fee, the checked-in fee, just your personal item and your jacket.